All aboard, welcome aboard. I'm Kelly Jack. I'm here to show you how not to game on the Pak128 Simutrans. Simutrans is a free game. You can get it through their website, Steam. I think there's a couple other places, I'm not certain. I know of those two. I'm playing the version you get off Steam. I like it because on those days when the power croaks and I'm on laptop or battery backup computer, I can continue to game until I run out of juice. And that's nuts. So, today's lesson, ladies and gentlemen, is why things don't go the way I think they should. And right here in ships, we can see where the issue is. My current resale value on the fancy pants is $5,048.02, 2 pennies. My current assets within shipping is the same, yet I have docks and other infrastructure. So the question is, where do they hide those? And they're not under other. So guess what? What in the railroad industry is called your rolling stock, which is whatever has wheels, so your actual vehicles are all that counts to your assets. This is the one glitch I have with Simutrans. I really wish that the rail and the road would not or would have as asset impacts, because you'd be in a lot better shape. Remember that your assets are what, plus your account balance, becomes your total net wealth. And thereby you can go to the amount of your assets in the hole before you're the big B word, bankrupt. Or if you're doing free play like I am right now, in reorganization zone. And we are deep in the reorganization zone. Still losing over 100,000 a year. Monthly, it's gotten a tad bit worse again on our bottom end, but our top ends are back down to around 6,000 a month from sevens and nines. So right there, we've improved a bit with the changes I made last episode for Calico, Cartage, and Rails. This is a good thing to know, that your assets are your rolling stock or your vehicles only. Your depots, your various, let's turn off the grid because that's becoming annoying for a little bit here. There we go. Oh, I could have done it off there. I keep forgetting that's up here. I always look in this section and I never look all the way over. It used to be like right here, and they switched it a while back. At least that's what I want to say. Then again, I might be thinking of another game. So we're looking fair at the moment. We do still have some areas to double track to get us some speed, and we've got some corners that once we get rid of those, will let us maintain or that. And of course, we still have this junction, which every once in a while, when enough trains get into that area, causes us issues. And trust me, I am trying to figure out how to take and avoid those issues. am seriously considering upgrading some trains. So looking at our coal trains, our little 4-car coal trains that we're running right now with chippies, and occasionally an older train, we are making $262 on a short run. And this one is the short run. I'm pretty certain that is the Telford coal over here. Matter of fact, we can confirm that. Collier 2 short line, yeah. And over here we have Collier 2, the Telford Trotter, and the IPS Collier. So this is our fun train, and that's where our jam ups are coming. And I need to figure out a way to tell him that that's a priority signal and that he should have priority over everybody else. At the passing loop and a normal signal at the exit side. Interesting. So they've put in, finally, how the priority signals work inside the actual signals. So we should also have, if we come over to where we know we put in recently, that was over on the other side. Let's go take a look here. I'm all the way out. And we're going to come down here to this spot, and we should get a platform choose description passing the entire route till the next platform is reserved, unless there is another choose signal on that route. If the platform is occupied, another platform is searched and the entire route is reserved. Should be built close to the station entrance only, which is what I do. I do them right outside the station, where the double line into the station switches out into the multi-platform point. Now, I do have a worry coming, and that is that down the road, we may get a degrading of our production here. And that is our other company. That is our Inland Valley Coastal Transports. Inland Valley and Coastal. And he's got a much better setup because he's still early on and he's learned from all my mistakes over here how to run that new company over there. We also now have buses available. 2 of them should be now available. Let's take a peek. Go into road, and we're going to tell it to show us just the passenger vehicles. No, not yet. But in October, 2 months away, a month away now, we will get another bus. So we'll have the Regal and the Praga. After that, in 22, we get a 3rd bus, and then a 4th bus in 25, and another 26, which is an electric bus, which would require us to run him on roads, but it would let us tear up the rails in those communities where we have trams, or trolleys, or trams as Europeans call them, at this time, such as Hastings and a few other spots. Now that is an idea. And we got a new type of tram track available too, the painted. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Looking at our finances, the show type, transport type, is a good option. Our road vehicles are just money losers right now, the few that we have. It's the mail. It's going to take time to build it up. Losing dead on just for the maintenance. No op cost. Whoa. Now, what do we got here? That's right, we don't have buses yet. We hadn't dispatched any buses or trucks. So just the roads we built in the towns are costing us $3 grand. But that's an investment in the communities. And over time, slowly but surely, at some point in time, I'm fairly certain, we will see the city upgrade our roads underneath us. And when they do that, they take over. And them taking over is nice. Matter of fact, if we check right here, no, because the tram tracks are there. City is not taking that over. But here, because it's the orange color, and I think it is what I set. Nope, public service should be gray. Or do I have, what are my colors set to? And yellow. That might be already taken over by public service. In 64, it tells you when the public service owns it, or the town owns it. Yeah. So that is the public service color. So public service is taking things over, except for where I've got tram tracks. Same time, city road. Tram track is owned by me. The road is owned by the town. Out here, I own both. Yep. So there are spots down the road where I can take and save some money by pulling out some tracks, put that electric bus in, leaving the catenaries up for the buses to run off of, and just put the buses on those same routes. Great idea. Hmm? Problem is, we'll have to take out those signals. And I don't know if the buses replacing the trams works the same way. Good question. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll try it in one community. We will choose a community and do that in. But for right now, I think one thing we can do is to make some connections by bus to try to generate some money. So let's get our road things open. Let's grab just a simple bus stop here for initially. And we're going to drop a couple of bus stops in. We're going to do one right as we come into town. Do one right dead center in front of the city hall, and then one over here. And that should give us a good chunk of the community covered. And now we can find a road depot, which I don't think I've built. So we'll build one. Do a little dirt road stretch out. Grab us a road depot, road garage, we've got the Praga bus. So we're going to run 2 Pragas. So I'm going to buy 2. First one scheduled is going to be in town. He's going to do this, this, this. Going to do an eternal loop. And he's going to be Brut. We're going to call him kind of a long name just because, frankly, I need to know he's a Praga. The town name is huge to begin with. You know, BUT might kick and be what we become, but. And then we will run a bus that will go from here and come in and visit this station. And that's going to be a stage. So that's going to be the BUT Hastings Praga stage. And we'll see if that's going to get us any generation of cash. It may not. It is going to change our financials on that road. If we go take a look at the truck again, truck is now $2,800 per month. And we're starting to lose money right away because of op costs for the dispatch costs to get the buses to where they can start rotating around. Takes a few before they start generating money. Let's see how much money we're going to generate. We need it to generate around, well, frankly, we're going to need 2,000 long term, but I'm going to settle for a couple hundred. I'd settle for double what my op costs wind up being, but that's going to take time. I'd settle right now for just above op costs. And there we go. Slowly but surely, we're building this line up. And that's going to get us a little bit of uptick, hopefully, where we're not losing as much money. So that our maintenance cost slowly gets eroded for the roads we'd already built until Public Service Commission grabs those roads from us. And we're going to start letting them grab roads. I might even take the big hit for the long-term gain and see about making a way public and turning it over to the city. Well, that's about a 20-minute video, mostly about things we didn't expect. And hopefully we'll see how this is going to help us. Long-term, short-term, any term. I'm Kelly Jack. Have a better day than I'm having. And this has been episode 25 in the Simutrans Pak128 Honest Try, first Honest Try series. I might be able to speak yet. Going back to the cough drop.